back-bending behemoth that takes the skyscraper and twists it into a radical new shape.
As you move around the building or in perspective, actually nothing is ever at the right angle or nothing is ever the same.
It's a Escher-like loop, almost optical illusion.
The CCTV building's been called a twisted donut. Two leaning towers, bent at the top and linked together by a gravity-defying bridge. The cost of Beijing's other mega projects has raised eyebrows. This one has dropped jaws to the floor. Fast-tracked for completion before the 2008 Olympics. Its astronomical price tag totals $800 million.
The most expensive building in the world, yeah.
Forget its nearly $1 billion cost. No matter what its price tag, this building is extreme.
It's quite true that it broke basically all rules.
The ultimate challenge is how to get its slanting, leaning, twisting shape to stand up, as its massive overhanging bridge throws off its center of gravity.
The center of mass of the building is not coincide with the center, so there is an inherent overturning moment.
To counter the force of gravity, architects will make the Z-shaped building's base a counterweight.
We also have a very robust foundation system with piles underneath the building, which will basically hold the whole building in place.
But just getting this amazing structure to stand is not enough. Not when it'll be standing in a major earthquake zone. Using special software, engineers can predict how buildings will perform in an earthquake.
We can see by milliseconds how the building would actually move and deform.
If the steel breaks, the building could collapse.
Because we're looking to see that the steel deforms and forms plastic hinges rather than the weld or the bolts break.
The goal is to keep the building standing, so even if it does deform, people can still get out. With these structural problems solved, the design team moves on to a very basic question. Can anyone actually build this? Not the least of their worries is the overhanging bridge.
Many people pick up on and question the safety or concerned about the safety of this. That is a very natural and obvious thing to ask.
The bridge supports the building by propping the two towers against each other. But building it this high depends on a daring high-wire construction plan.
It is unprecedented construction. It's unprecedented for China and unprecedented for the world.
The solution? Build up the two towers first to counterweight the bridge as it slowly grows out from both sides. Then, the moment of truth, connecting the bridge in the middle.
And that connection needs to be tough enough and strong enough to deal with the fact that suddenly the building has become one, not two. From that point onwards, they are working together. If one tower wants to move one way, the other one has to go with it.
Workers will have only 1 hour to make over 40 connections between the two towers. They'll have only one chance to get it right.
To be able to connect it at that time will be quite a big relief for everybody.
But no one building, not even CCTV, can express China's ambition to host a perfect Olympics. By its side will sit an equally unusual companion. Of all the incredible buildings under construction for the Beijing Olympics, CCTV's new headquarters may be the most astonishing of them all. It's hard to imagine CCTV's building needing any help attracting attention. But it does have an ace up its sleeve. A Officially called the Television Cultural Center. Unofficially called the Termite's Nest. A hollow middle surrounded by a random stack of 300 hotel rooms.
These rooms are treated as individual boxes that sort of move in and out. There is a 100-meter tall atrium inside the hotel tower. And the atrium is in the middle. Then the skin itself then wraps the entire structure.
CCTV and TVCC. Two giants, impossible to ignore.
The relationship changes as you move around them in the city. From every angle, one of the two structures seems to dominate the other, but you can never quite tell which one it might be.
But the TVCC presents its own challenges for the engineers. Once again, the #1 problem is earthquakes.
We want the structure to be stable but flexible at the same time so that it can sway to a certain extent.
TVCC's Achilles heel is its concrete core, built off-center to give room to a central atrium.
That's created a twisting tendency in the tower in a seismic event.
To eliminate this deadly twisting, TVCC engineers have stiffened the opposite side of the building.
It was then balanced with a big mega frame, a huge bracing structure that is incorporated into the skin.
The enormous bracing saves the day. In an earthquake, the termite's nest will bend, but not break. These two engineering wonders will dominate a high-tech media park some say will rival Tiananmen Square. Regardless of what future wonders are taking shape on Beijing's Olympic drawing board, CCTV's unlikely to yield the limelight anytime soon.
If you're going to build such a building, China is the place to build it. This is the nation who have the determination, the strength, and the ability.
It's hard to imagine that any other culture or country would be willing to make such a commitment.
It's a symbol for Beijing, it's a symbol for China.
In 2008, the world will turn its eyes on Beijing as the Olympic Games begin. And China hopes to lift the curtain on a gleaming world-class capital, filled with the most thrilling architecture on Earth.
It'll be interesting 50 years from now how people look back and judge this history that is being built right now. The buildings are history, made of concrete and steel.
Beijing's Olympic makeover is an epic undertaking of mind-boggling proportions and a testament to a Chinese spirit determined to redefine the limits of the possible.
I can't wait to see what Beijing is going to look like in 2008. It's saying, the world is coming to our city. Let's show them a good time.
But the clock is ticking. Can China make its Olympic dreams reality by 2008? Only time will tell.